Coming up on the Together for Good podcast, I have recorded for you 4 mini episodes that we're going to be releasing each week of the Advent season. I know this is often a time of year when people are looking for additional devotional reflections. And so I thought I'd put together some poems that I'd been working on that deal with the 4 themes of the Advent season. So we'll hear one about hope, week 1. Week 2 is a poem about peace, then a poem about joy, and finally a poem about love. I hope you enjoy these mini episodes and that it can be an additional way for you to reflect on the promises and the gifts and the themes of this season. Here we go. Welcome to the Together for Good podcast, a podcast created by Bethany Lutheran Church in Cherry Hills Village, Colorado, and hosted by me, Pastor Nate Preisinger. On Together for Good, our goal is to provide practical, engaging content that supports you without expectations. Whether you're feeling disconnected from traditional religion or simply exploring what faith means in your life, we're here to walk alongside you. No matter where you are on your journey of faith, we're glad you're here. Welcome to Together for Good.
The lists are long, and the lights are loud. Sale signs shout from every screen and crowd. Cookies crumble on sticky sugar-slick counters, while suitcases spill into creaking guest quarters. And somewhere in this swirl, your joy got jammed, crammed between too much and too due. No, I'm not talking about the joy of finding a close parking spot, or the quick thrill of a fresh, steaming coffee pot, or the fleeting contentment of a rare, quiet minute. Those are all just passing happiness. We barely know when we're in it. But joy is heavier, not thin or temporary. It lingers long-lasting, deep-rooted in mystery. In the Greek, the word for joy is chara, while grace is charis. These words share the same sound and the same hidden root, as if to remind us that joy is the shoot that slowly pushes up through ordinary space whenever we finally notice God's grace. Joy is embracing what we've been given. It's knowing who we are and where we belong. It is gratitude that's deep and quiet and strong. When the chief priests came to John the Baptist out where the wild wind cut through the sand, they said, "Give us your name, place, your plan." But John already knew he wasn't the lead in this story. Not the hero, not the headline, not the glory. "I'm just a voice," he said. "Out here in the wilderness, I roar, calling, make straight through the desert the way of the Lord." At first, it sounds like a diminishing until you recognize there is a joy in that kind of knowing, a calm in that kind of calling. Most of us forget this information. We trade it in for masks and mirrors and manifestation, always willing ourselves to be something we're not. We scroll, we scribe, reinvent on the spot. Restless shapeshifters trying on titles, chasing cheap cheers in our endless recitals, just trying to be anything but that quiet, true self we've never understood. The very same self that God has always called good. We want to be the light, or at least the protagonist. But grace keeps whispering, you don't have to be anything more than this. You just get to be the one God formed, the one God favored, the one God loved and never wavered, the one God sent into this particular patch of wilderness. Joy lives there. Joy is standing where grace has actually placed you, to reflect the light God gave you. And so when the world leans in with the same question those priests asked John, who are you? You could answer with workload or worries or wounds. Let all your labels fill up the room, or you could let grace give the truest reply. You are not Christ, and that's good news. When your feet stand where God has actually planned. When your life leans into the purpose you were meant to do, that warm, steady, deep down yes that rises in your chest, that's joy. And it's where God is always pulling you to. Amen.